Let's do it. The streets are saying that I did not play any video games besides Elden Ring in 2025. So, to prove them wrong, we're gonna rank every single video game that I did in fact play in 2025 on a tier list from S to D, or maybe unsure, no opinion. I don't know. Yeah, we've got like I think almost 60 games here. Most of them were played on stream. Some of them we played for hundreds of hours. Some of them we played for like 15 minutes. Because they were only 15 minutes long. But we played all of these. We played all of these. Now, these are only games that were new to me in 2025. So you'll notice Elden Ring is not on here. Because, believe it or not, I have, in fact, played Elden Ring before. But Night Rain's a new release. So Night Rain is on here. Also, not all of these games came out in 2025. Again, they're just new to me games in 2025. So, for example, Faith. The Faith trilogy. Yeah, that came out quite a while ago at this point. But I played it this year, so it's in the list. So, let's do it. Alrighty. Can we zoom in? Yes, actually. Great suggestion. Wow, that looks beautiful. That's perfectly framed. All right. Bread, thank you for the 10 gifties. Much appreciated. Let's do it. Let's do it. I guess we just start here and work our way down. Starting with a banger. Peak. The definitive friend slop game, man. I voted this as my best multiplayer game of the year at the Game Awards over Elden Ring Night Rain. I honestly think it's really fun. I don't think it's a game that I could play like on a daily basis or anything, but the few times that I have played it with friends, it's a good time, man. It is very funny. It's also made by the Aggro Crab, which made another Crab's Treasure. So I am partial to enjoying it. I like those guys. Those guys are cool. So, where does it go? I mean, it's not an S rank game. It's not an S rank game. But it's certainly not a D game. Like genre-wise, this isn't my favorite. But like for its genre, I like it a lot. I'm gonna put it B. Probably like a higher B, but a B nonetheless. I don't know if I'll organize the games within each ranking from high B to low B or anything like that. But if I did, I think this is on like the upper half of B. I think. Up next, Curiosity. This is a rage game from the mind of Grand Pooh Bear, my goat. So yeah, I'm biased for it for that reason, because my friend made it. I'm also in the game. I'm in the game, bro. I'm an Easter egg cat. You can find me if you search hard enough. So that's pretty fun. If we're trying to be objective about it, it's not my favorite rage game of all time. I don't think it's a bad rage game at all. But I do think that it has a few fundamental flaws in terms of being a rage game. Mostly the fact that the level design is not properly vertically stacked. So if you fall, you kind of just always fall all the way to the bottom. Which, if you play it the way it's supposed to, is not a huge deal because it has the beds to respawn. But having to rely on the beds to respawn is kind of antithetical to rage games in general, even if it is very nice. I don't think it's as elegant as like a rage game with really good level design where every time you fall, you're just not really gonna fall that far most of the time. But there's always the risk of falling that far, you know? So I'm gonna put it in C for Cat. It's not a bad game. It's not a bad game whatsoever. But it's not my favorite rage game of all time. I think it is a fun time. I think it is a good game. A solid first endeavor into game dev. So it will go and see. Good stuff. Good stuff. Next up, Kazan! My goat. Parky is doing the same thing on her stream, and she put Kazan in D. What is wrong with that woman, man? This is a very divisive game. This is a very, very divisive game. I feel like the combat either clicks with you or doesn't. But for me, it definitely clicked. The things I don't like about this game are the loot slop and the level design. The loot slop is incredibly annoying. I don't like it at all. But it's not as bad as like Neo loot slop, so it was slightly more tolerable. The bosses are really, really good. There's like, I don't know, 15, 20 bosses or something like that. And I think only like 2 of them are bad. And they're not even like extremely bad. They're just like kind of meh. It's really good. It's really good. I think I gotta put it in A. It's a good game. It's a very good game. I like it a lot. Also, wait, Mitch, did you ever finish the Curiosity run with no beds? I don't think you did you? It was quite the endeavor. Quite the endeavor indeed. Oh, you did? Sheesh. That's nuts. I never went back for the bonus level. I kind of forgot about that. Oh well. Let's see. Moving on. This is gonna be the long-ass fucking VOD, man. Oh, jeez. Sonic Crossworlds Racing. I played this for a Twitch Rivals, and that's it. But it was actually legitimately very fun. I like this game better than Mario Kart World. Which, oh no, that is on the list. I was gonna say we should have added that one on the list too. But no, I forgot I did stream that. I did stream that. I played it a little bit offline too. Yeah, this game's solid. This game's solid. I think the racing mechanics are good. The weird thing about this game is that it feels like low budget, but it's not. Like there's like a lack of polish, I think. Like the cars kind of just feel like they're floating at all times, which is a little weird. But like fundamentally, like the racing is good and fun. I think it's solid. I think it's solid. I'm gonna put it B. I think it belongs in B. Magic Feed Picks, thank you for the 5 gifties. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. And you know what? Let's go ahead and place Mario Kart World while we're talking about kart racers, because I think this is the only other one. The open worldness and straight line tracks are weird and dumb, and I don't really like them that much. C. I'll give it a C. I didn't play the game that much, to be fair. I have more hours in Sonic than I do in Mario Kart World, and I only have like 4 hours in Sonic. But still, I feel like compared to Mario Kart 8, it's just not as fun. It's just not as fun, man. Oh, up next, Umagari, bro. Now this is a video game. This actually is not a video game. It's a video game demo, but it's still peak. This is a Chilla's Art indie horror game. You operate a little fishing boat on Japanese waters, and you fish up horrors beyond comprehension. It's very good. It's very, very good. It might be my favorite Charizard of all time upon full release. Let's see. I mean, it's got to be up here. It feels silly if it's an S. So I'll put it at A. I know it seems insane, but you gotta judge every game on its own level here, though, right? Like, is Umagari as good as Kazan? No, but is Umagari as good at being a weird Japanese indie horror game as Kazan is at being a fun Souls-like hack and slash mix? Kinda yes. Kind of yes. So for that reason, they both get A. It's a fun game. Give it a shot. I think the demo's free. So go download it. It's like an hour long. What's next? What's next? Mandragora. Right, we played this for a sponsor. It's a 2D side-scrolling Souls-like slash Metroidvania. More Souls-like than Metroidvania, for sure. This was pretty fun, honestly. I didn't play it beyond the sponsor obligations, but it was pretty fun. I feel like I would need to play it more to actually be able to properly rank this, but from what I remember of playing it, it's like solid, but not an all-timer 2D Souls-like, I would say. So I'm gonna put it in C. Definitely not a bad game, but I don't think it was anything particularly special. I mean, I didn't continue playing it after the sponsor, which I feel like says enough as it is. You know, I wasn't overly drawn into it. But it's solid. It's solid. To go on unsure? No. I don't know if we'll use this tier at all. We'll see. We'll see. Helazus. Okay, this is another sponsor game. I also did not continue it after the sponsor obligation. This was cool. This is like a 3D open world RPG Souls-like. The combat is like shockingly hack and slashy. Like, not in the same way as like Kazan, but like it was kind of weirdly involved. It literally had like the key pulse mechanic from Neo, which felt like it was a bit much for the kind of vibe this game was, but it was pretty fun. It was pretty fun. I don't think it fully delivers on like what it advertises itself as like a hardcore RPG where like you have to make like significant decisions or like it doesn't handhold you at all, because like it definitely does make it pretty obvious everything you have to do and where you have to go. But I think it's still solid. I'm gonna put it C. Yeah. Near the top of C. Okay, I've decided I am gonna go ahead and rank these within each tier. So this is currently at the top of C, but still below B. Okay. Next, Split Fiction. Fuck this game. Fuck this game, bro. I hate it. I think it's ass. Bro, I think it's ass. I don't get it. I'm sorry. I don't get the appeal. Parky and I played this and it was maybe the most bored we've ever been in our life. The VOD is so awkward to watch because we're so clearly like not that into it, but like we have to see it through. I just don't know, man. I haven't played any of the other whatever this co-op game devs called, Joseph Ferris Inc. But everyone said this was so good, and I don't agree. I don't agree, man. You know what? I'm gonna rename this to F, just so that we can put it in there. Look, I'm on my hater arc for this game. Okay, that seems a little dramatic. That seems a little dramatic, but I think it actually might be my least favorite game that I've played this year. I can't think of anything that I enjoyed less. I'm sorry. I get that a lot of people like it, and that's great. But I am not one of them, and Parky is not one of them either. I just feel like, you know, we got a lot of games here. We gotta leave some room between what is possibly my least favorite game of the year and just the mid titles, you know. So we're gonna leave D blank for now and put this in F. Oh man, I just think, I don't know. I didn't find any of the puzzling or the platforming very interesting. It's basically just like, okay, it's my turn to press a button. Okay, it's your turn to press a button. Okay, it's my turn. It's just not that clever. I feel like it's a non-gamer's game, which is fine if that's what it is. But Parky and I are both gamers, and for that reason, it was just boring. It was just boring. Also, the writing is abysmal, dude. The writing is so bad. It's like the epitome of Marvel dialogue at all times. Didn't care for it. I mean, I like the anti-AI message of it, but the writing is terrible, man. No good. Just no good. Focus, M. Yeah. Oh, God. Okay, what's next? Egging On. We just played this. This is a much more polished rage game than Curiosity, but it's fucking infuriating, frankly. This is a rage game that's a rage game because the controls are bad, not a rage game because it requires extreme precision. I much prefer precision rage games over shitty control rage games. Which I would say Curiosity is a precision rage game. So like this is more my style, but this is definitely a better product. It's very good at being what it's trying to be. I just find it infuriating. We did beat it technically. I think yeah, low B. I think this mostly comes down to personal preference of what you want out of a rage game. If you like this style of rage game, I think it could go into A or even S if that's what you're really all about. But like my favorite rage game is probably Jump King. Jump King may be an S tier game for me, but this is just like a B. You know, okay, I'll move. I'll skirt it past Sonic. You think Curiosity was better? Really? Interesting. I think I had more fun with Curiosity. But I think Egging On was like a better game, if that makes sense. Like this tier list, I guess it's sort of how much enjoyment I got out of all of them, but it's also just like my opinion of the quality of each game. And I think Egging On is a higher quality game than Curiosity, even if I personally enjoyed Curiosity more. Is that insane? Does that make any sense? I feel like there's some logic to that. I don't know, man. I've placed them where I've placed them. Whatever. Ninja Gaiden 2. This game fucks. This game fucks, bro. It also fucked me. But we got better at it eventually. Yeah, It's definitely in the A range, I think. This is such a good action game. I've never really gotten into like hack and slash style character action games much before. But I think I'm a fan now. I think I'm definitely a fan now. Did I like it more than Kazan? No. But I liked it a lot. I liked it a lot. It is solid. I think the worst part of this game is the boss fights, easily. The boss fights are terrible, bro. The boss fights are so trash. You can definitely tell that it's a remake of an older 360 era game. Because my god, those are some stinky ass bosses. But the combat's sick. The combat is sick. Where's Ninja Gaiden Forward? Let's just go ahead and place that one as well. It's basically just Ninja Gaiden 2-2. This is very good. These are the only two 3D Ninja Gaiden games that I've played. I think 4 was even better than 2, honestly, because 4 actually does have good boss fights. I think they're very similar to each other, but I would give the edge to 4 over 2. Very good game. Yakumo, it is so lame compared to Ryu, though. That's really my only complaint, is that Yakumo is lame as fuck. But, yeah, 4 just feels like an improvement to 2 to me. I like it. Alright, what's next? Tron Catalyst. This is another sponsor game. It's, like a top-down action game, I guess you would call it. It's got, like, a looping mechanic, but, like, not really. It's like a looping mechanic, but like it just loops narratively. It's not like a loop that you have really any control over in a significant way. Honestly, this was not my favorite game of all time. I think this goes in D. I think this goes in D. Not incredible. Does it go in F? It might go in F, man. It's going in F. It's going in F. It's still above Split Fiction. This is rage bait. This is rage bait. I think Split Fiction is probably a better game than Tron Catalyst, but you know what? I'm keeping it there. I'm keeping it there. Whatever, man. I think it goes in F. I did not enjoy it. I did not enjoy it. It has reasonably decent reviews, though. So I think there are people out there that would maybe enjoy this game if you're, like, really into Tron or something. But I was not one of them. I was not one of them. I didn't think it was too fun. All right, what's next? I guarantee you no one knows what this game is. Snow Bros Special? Snow Bros 2 Special, even, I think. This was a sponsor game for some reason. I don't know why they chose to sponsor me, but thank God they did, man. This shit was crazy. I fucking loved this. It's like a it's a remake or a port of an old SNES game, I think. I think it's on SNES. It's just a weird fucking Japanese arcade style game. You should watch the VOD of this. It goes crazy. Where does it go? I think B. I think low B. That shit was fun as hell. 10 out of 10. Let's see where wins meet. Okay. Yet another sponsor game. Bro, we play a lot of sponsored games. Goddamn. They're mostly good, though. Or at least mostly, like, good enough to try. This was pretty fun. Honestly, if I wasn't a streamer, I feel like there's a world where I would actually spend time playing this in my free time if I was just, like, bored. Like, if this came out when I was in high school, I guarantee you my friends and I would just play Where Winds Meet for, like, a couple of weeks and just grind it out. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. I think it's like high C. I think it's high C. Yeah. The combat mechanics are solid. The boss fights are actually really good. But the rest of the package is like a little too MMO for my taste. Don't super care for it. But, I mean, that's just what the game is. But yeah, high C. High C. Let's see. PoE 2. Did I play this for the first time this year? I guess so, yeah. This was a sponsor as well. We've done PoE 1 as a sponsor in years prior, I think. This is pretty fun. This is pretty fun. I'm not a huge ARPG guy. That's what they call Diablo-likes, right? ARPGs. That's very confusing because ARPG to me is like action RPG, aka Souls-likes. But like this is a Diablo-like ARPG. This is pretty good. Again, I do think this is, there's a world where I would play this more if I wasn't a streamer and an adult that's busy and has shit to do. I think yeah, B. Pretty solid. Pretty fun. Okay. Fly Night! Bro, Fly Night. This was fun. This was fun. It's like a RuneScape-esque Kingsfield-like. RuneScape type presentation, Kingsfield-like gameplay. This was a banger. This was a banger. I will say that I was ready for it to be over by the time it was over. But, I mean, that's when it was over. So, like, it didn't overstay its welcome. It didn't overstay its welcome. I feel like this genre of game, of Kingsfield-likes, is, like, mostly about the vibes and the aesthetic, but, like, the gameplay isn't really all that. The gameplay gets stale pretty fast. But the vibes are so good. The vibes are so good, man. Mid-B. Mid-B. Okay. Are all of these VODs? Most of them are VODs. Most of them are VODs. They would all be in, like, the live tab of my main channel at the very least. You could probably find them. I'm not sure if every single one's a VOD. Mostly, like, the sponsors. Some of the sponsors have VODs because they pay for the VOD. Or I just like them so much that I want them to be on the VOD channel. But not all of them. Not all of them. Like, I don't think Hell Is Us is on the VOD channel. I don't think Tron's on the VOD channel. Where Windsmeet is. Snow Bros is. Fly Night is. Well, Fly Night wasn't a sponsor. But you get the idea. You get the idea. Okay. Speaking of sponsors, Dying Light the Beast. Dying Light has a weird obsession with Parky. I think this is the first time they've sponsored me, but they've sponsored Parky like 12 times. I don't know why, but I mean, good for her, I guess. She's done like 3 sponsored streams for this game and like several streams for their other Dying Light games. It's crazy. It's crazy. It was like fun. It felt a little outdated in terms of the style of game it is. It's like, it's Far Cry, basically. You know? Like open world Ubisoft type vibe. Which I personally don't really like that much, but some people do. Like, I don't think it's bad. I just don't really care for that style of game that much. I'm gonna put it here. Yeah, that seems about appropriate. Yeah. Bapu, thank you for 3 months. Matthew, thank you for 35. Appreciate you. Let's see. Unfair flips. This is a game where you literally just click a button and flip a coin until it lands on heads 10 times in a row. That's the entire game. A. It's gotta be A, man. It's actually so good. 10 out of 10. Incredible vibes. I had a fantastic time playing this game and slowly losing my mind. It was so good, man. So good. If you haven't seen this VOD, you should watch this VOD. This is some peak content right there, man. I mean, this is like 100% a streamer bait type game. You know, I feel like in a non-streamer context, I don't know why you would ever play this, but in a streamer context, it's perfect. It's S-tier content. Well, or maybe just A-tier content, because that's the tier I put it in. But, you know, it's good. It's good. It's good. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. Oh yeah, I forgot about Ragebound. This is a 2D side-scrolling Ninja Gaiden, a la the OG NES. This was good. This was good. I feel like this is the kind of game that gets better the more you play it. It's basically designed for people to speedrun it and grind the levels over and over again. But I only played through it once because I got shit to do. So I don't think I really got the full experience of this game, but it was still fun. I enjoyed it. I think this can hang out with Snow Bros, but what side of the equation? I guess this side. Yeah. Clock Tower. Clock Tower. This is a remaster / port of the horror classic. And you can definitely tell because while the game design of this is dated as fuck, but we're not here for the gameplay, we're here for the vibes. And the vibes of this game are excellent, man. Excellent. I think high B. High B. Yep. Yep. Okay. Kiosk. Indie horror slop. You work a menial job and assemble burgers and then give them to people. And occasionally spooky stuff happens. It's basically just the bog standard modern indie horror game. But you know what? The bog standard modern indie horror game is very appealing to me. So I think this goes here. Yes. It was fun. It was fun. Up next, Incredible Crisis. Dude, this is a fun stream. This is a very random stream, but it was fun. This is a PS1 game where you participate in a series of mini games to guide a unfortunate Japanese family through various unlikely disasters. And it's got a banging ska soundtrack. It's honestly so fun. It's so fun. I think it's I think it's A, man. I think it's actually A. Yeah. I don't know what year this came out in, like 2000 or something. 1999? Yeah, it seems about right. It was fun. It was fun, dude. Watch the VOD. I'm telling you, man. Watch the VOD. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. It's called Incredible Crisis. a bit difficult to read at the side, but it's a good time, man. Very funny game. Very funny. All right. Up next, Moroi. This is another sponsored game. It's a horror action game, I guess you would call it. Horror action / puzzle. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. It's got a lot of like gross out horror, which isn't my favorite, but it's like fairly well done. I was getting pretty invested in this by the time the sponsor segment was over, but we never ended up continuing it. But it might be my favorite sponsor game of the year. This was pretty good. This was pretty good. I think... B. A B. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. Try blueprints as I suggested it. You can't stand the RNG when you're deep in the puzzle. Well, I hate to say this, man, but it's a skill issue. I'm afraid it's a skill issue. A skill and/or knowledge issue. Blueprints. Okay, you know what? Since we're on the topic, we'll just skip ahead to blueprints. This is literally the best game on this fucking list, bro. It's so good. This is a one-of-a-kind experience, man. It's a one-of-a-kind experience. The puzzles are excellent, bro. And like beating the game is just the beginning. That's basically the tutorial. When you win your first run. The real game happens across all the runs. Figuring out the narrative and all the like overarching puzzles. It's incredibly good, dude. My only criticism of this game is not the RNG at all. I think the RNG is like almost completely fine. There are very few scenarios where you get like hard screwed over by luck. But like even if you do, like it just be what it be. Again, usually if you feel like you're getting unlucky all the time, it's because you're doing something wrong or you just don't understand a mechanic yet of how you can increase your odds of certain things happening the way you want them to. But my one criticism would be that it goes on too long. I did not actually finish this game because it just goes on for a ridiculous amount of time. There's like 10 layers of completion to this game. And like, it's so good up to like layer 8. But after that, it just starts getting to feel like a bit much. And so we fell off it before reaching the final finishing line. But up to that point, man, it's like, it's incredible. This is one of my favorite genres of game. Metroidvanias or detective type games, or just puzzle games, whatever you want to call them. Parky and I adore this genre of game. It's so good. The only sad part of them is that you can really only play and experience them once, because once you know, then you know. Like the fun is in the discovery and the figuring it out, right? So it's a one and done experience. That said, like I said, this game goes on way too long, so it's a very long one and done experience. This game's like actually fucking 80 hours long, if not longer, which is ridiculously long for a puzzle game. But it's so good. It's so good. Other games like Blueprints to suggest. Again, this is from like the puzzle detective-y side, not the roguelike side, because really the roguelike side of this game doesn't matter at all. It's just a framework that the game is presented in. But yeah, other favorite puzzle games of Parky and I's. Return of the Obra Dinn, extremely good. Maybe our favorite. Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, extremely good. Maybe our favorite. Case and Rise of the Golden Idol, 2 separate games. Those are very good. I feel like those are like a little bit below the others, but still very, very good. Chance of Sonar is very good. Yeah, like that one a lot. I like that one a lot. What else? I don't know. Those are kind of like the gold standards for this genre. Outer Wilds, like I'm telling you, man, if you like Outer Wilds because you liked unraveling the mystery and how everything works, you should play any of those other games because all of those other games do that way better. Outer Wilds has the appeal of like exploration, and that's really about it. But dude, it's not as good. It's not as good as a puzzle game as those other games, like at all. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. If you liked Outer Wilds for the mystery and the deduction aspects of it, you should play Blueprints and all those other games I just mentioned. They're all better than Outer Wilds. All of them. Hourglass Twins, speaking of, thank you for the 4 months, dude. Appreciate you. Lorelei and Laser Eyes is on the list, wasn't sure when I played it. Oh, is it on the list? I think we played that this year. Oh yeah, there it is. This is also S. Do I like it more than Blueprints? That's a tough call. That's a tough call. Actually, maybe we played this in 2024. I feel like we did play this in 2024. But I mean, whatever. I think I like it more than Blueprints. Both very good games. Both very, very good games. Spractos, thank you for 3 months. Appreciate you. Alright, what's next? Lunacid. Kingsfield-like. Similar to, where was the other one? Fly Night. This is better than Fly Night. This is definitely better than Fly Night. That said, this does overstay its welcome, I think. This is a longer game. Yeah, the gameplay is nothing to write home about, but the vibes are excellent. The vibes are excellent. I think this edges out these guys. Yeah, we might have to do some tier management here. Let me sanity check this shit. Do I really like egging on more than these games? I don't think so. That seems more appropriate. Let's see. Do I like Hellas Us more than Curiosity? No. Do I like Where Wins Me more than Curiosity? No. Maybe I was too harsh to Curiosity. Maybe it does deserve B. The B tier is crowded though. Do some of these need to be moved down? Is that what we need to do? Maybe. D tier is empty. D tier is still empty. Oh man. Huh. Dying Light's not as good as Mandragora. I'm not moving Path of Exile up to A. No. It's literally, it's at the bottom of B, bro. There's no way it's going to A. There's no way. We'll hold it here. We'll hold it here for now. We'll hold it here for now. Little Nightmares 3. I played Little Nightmares 1 immediately before this, and wow, compared to 1, this game is bad. This was another sponsored stream. Park and I did it together. We played it all the way through in one night. We were only sponsored to play a few hours, but we did finish the entire game because we wanted to. It's the same genre as Split Fiction, but it's way better than Split Fiction. but it's still kind of a letdown. I think this might be our first D, actually. I think that's our first D right there. Like, it was fun. But was it though? Was it though? I want to say it was fun, but I don't know if I actually did have that much fun playing. I just like the vibes of it. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think Parky and I enjoy co-op games that much. At least co-op games of that style. I didn't play Little Nightmares 2, no. I've only played 1 and 3, and 1 was infinitely better than 3. Which, speaking of, it's right here. This would go in the B territory. Yes. It's better than Moroi. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. Yeah, Little Nightmares 3 is a different company. And you can definitely tell. It's very similar to Split Fiction, where, like, co-op puzzle platformers just turn way too much into just, okay, your turn to do something, my turn to do something, your turn to do something, my turn to do something. And I don't think it's fun. I don't think it's fun for either player. I think it gets old so fast. And they just don't really feel like terribly creative puzzles. Like, the only good co-op puzzle platformer I can think of is Portal 2. Portal 2 co-op is actually very fun. I mean, I haven't played many of them, but of the ones I've played, I think that's the only one that I would say is genuinely good. I didn't play that this year, though. Played that long ago. What's next? Oblivion Remastered. This is a fun game. This is a very fun game. Those were enjoyable streams. We didn't get very far in the game, but you know, it's a Bethesda RPG. The point is to not get very far in the game. The point is to just kind of dick around and do random ass side quests. I think this is better than C, man. I think it's a B. I think it's a high-ish B. Yeah. High B. High B. I know the B tier is pretty crowded, but like, I think it's just a fact of life that most experiences will be somewhere in the mildly good range. You know? Because if you didn't think it would at least be mildly good, you're probably just not going to play it. You know? And then the really good ones stick out, and the really bad ones stick out. And everything else just ends up in B. I think that's just a natural conclusion. Okay. Okay. Faith Chapter 3. This is a very cool indie horror game. This is actually Faith Chapter 1, 2, and 3. We played them all as one. This was neat. I don't think it's like my favorite horror game of all time or anything. Let's see. I didn't like it as much as Clock Tower. Did I like it more than Kiosk? I don't know. I mean, it's a much more ambitious game than Kiosk, but Kiosk was just kind of fun though, man. It was just kind of fun though. Indie horror purists, I feel like, would shoot me to death upon seeing that I would rate Faith as less good than Kiosk. They might be right to do so. I don't know if I can reasonably put this here. It might have to go like this. I fucking love the dumbass indie horror games though, man. I don't know. I think they're fun. I'll put it above the kiosk. Yeah, okay. Okay. Get to work! Oh, dude. This is a very good rage game. This is a very, very good rage game. It's definitely the favorite of this year in terms of rage games. Where does it fall, though? Where does it fall? I think over these guys, for sure. Better than Umagari? Yeah, sure. Yeah. Better than Ninja Gaiden? I don't know. I feel like it... I mean, it's better stream content than Ninja Gaiden, but is it a better game? No. Okay. Solid placement. Solid placement. Tyrant's Realm. This game was shockingly bad to me. This is a roguelike, Souls-like, that I feel like looked really fun at a glance, but when you played it, it was actually not very fun at all. I think this is another D tier. This disappointed me. Yeah. I really don't have much else to say about it. It disappointed me. I wanted it to be much better than it was. It don't get much better than what you experienced, yeah. That was kind of the vibe I got from it. Alright, next, No, I'm Not a Human. We didn't actually finish this game because my save file corrupted. So, that kind of sours the experience for me. I don't know. We were like an hour and a half into it. And it just broke. And we had to abandon it. And, like, the game's only, like, 2 hours long. It was really good until that moment, though. But, man, did that leave a sour taste in my mouth. It's good. It's definitely good. I liked it more than Little Nightmares. You know, I did like it more than Faith Chapter 3. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Queen Dasher, thank you for $10. Much appreciated. Happy New Year. Alright. Wu Chang. Wu Chang. Wu Chang. Someone in Parky's chat before I started stream asked where I placed this, and I said C, but I think that might be too harsh. If this was a Souls-like list, I think it probably would go in C. But it might be more on the level of B. Like, yeah. Maybe it does deserve C. It's definitely above where Winds be. Where are the other Souls-likes? Kazan? I mean, it's definitely way worse than Kazan. Yeah, the level design was bad, and people were convinced it was good solely because it interconnected to previous areas. Which, like, is cool, but the level design itself was a fucking mess, man. It was just labyrinthian and maze-like. There was no sense of direction to anything. I think... Yeah. I think, yeah. Lowish B. Queen Dasher, thank you for 2 months. Okay. Avatar. Another sponsor game. We just played this a little bit ago. This is another Far Cry-like. So, compared to Dying Light, which is the other one on the list, I would say it's better. I would say it's better than Dying Light, in my opinion. But not much better. Yes. Just one step higher than Dying Light. Yep. Yep. Dark Souls 2. Wait, Dark Souls 2. Scholar of the First Sin? Was that this year? Did that video come out this year? What, bro, I have to check my own YouTube channel. Is that actually that recent of a thing? My first Dark Souls 2 playthrough? Where is this thing? I don't think it is. Where is this video? So I played Dark Souls 2 for the first time ever. May of 2024. No, this is not a valid entry. This is not a valid entry. I guess we just leave it there. I don't. I feel like it's unfair to put it on here. I mean, I guess if we're going by that logic, I should take LilAggy off as well. I'm pretty sure that was 2024 too. Invalid tier. Yeah, maybe. I'm just gonna move it to the bottom. We'll take LilAggy out as well. They're invalid. That was not this year. Say where it goes. If it was going somewhere, it would go here, I think. Yeah, I think it would go here. Kazan officially better than Dark Souls 2. I said what I said. It be what it be. Up next, a real video game, Nancy motherfucking Drew. This was unironically fun. Parky and I played it for Christmas as a joke, but then it was actually kind of fun. It's a puzzle game. It's a puzzle detective game, a la Blueprints, but like not nearly as good. Not even close to as good, man. But like better than you would think. Better than you would think, man. This is not the Cthulhu one. This is the Pirate Treasure one in Iceland. It's a solid game, man. It's a solid game. I think it just keeps creeping up. It just keeps creeping up. Yes. There. Actually good game. Dude, I feel like if I like ran every game through the gauntlet and just like compared 1-to-1. Oh shit, Faith. Oh, do we have them all separate? Or is this a duplicate? I'm just gonna put it with the other Faith. Anyway, okay. I think if I was doing this like in a way where I'm head-to-heading which one did I have more fun with, you know, like Silk Song or Split Fiction, and then just did that through the entire tier list, I feel like this would look different than it currently does. But I don't know if that's an entirely fair way to do it. But like, if we did it that way, I kind of feel like Nancy Drew could like rank shockingly high. Like, I think, bro, I mean, I think I had more fun playing this. Okay, it's not that high. But like, no. Okay. All right, we scooted up a little bit. It is a little unfair. I did play with Parky. That helps. That does help. I'm a sucker for puzzle games. What can I say? I am a sucker for puzzle games. What's the main metric? How fun it was or how good the game is? I think it's a combination of things. I think it's how much I personally like it, how well made I think the game is, and how well it achieves what it is meant to achieve in terms of its genre and appeal, and how much fun I had with it. I think a good tier list is like a combination of those aspects, right? Like, there's an argument to be made that it should be solely about how much fun I had with each game. But I don't know. I feel like the tier list is too broad to base it solely on personal appeal. You know, there's a lot of genres being covered here. Anyway, Silk Song. A GI wonder, man. Where should it go? It's S. It's easily S. This game is so good. This game, I feel like now that I've sat on it for a little bit, is way better than Hollow Knight 1. Is that a hot take? I feel like a lot of people prefer Hollow Knight 1. This game is so much better than Hollow Knight 1. It's more divisive, but it's more interesting. Like, they made it harder. They did some controversial decisions in terms of design, but like I think it makes it interesting. I like this game way more than Hollow Knight 1. And I like Hollow Knight 1 a lot. I think Hollow Knight 1 is probably like an 8 out of 10, and this is at least a 9 out of 10. At least a 9 out of 10. It might be my favorite Metroidvania, now that I think about it. It's definitely up there with Super Metroid and Soden. It's a good game. It's a really good game. Really good. What's next? AI limit. I didn't care for this one. This came out the same day as Kazan, and Kazan was objectively the correct decision if you could only play one of them. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. I actually did not play the full release of this. I only played the demo, but the demo did not impress me whatsoever. It's just Dark Souls with an anime girl. That's I truly don't think there's much appeal to it beyond that. I'm sorry. Like, it just wasn't doing anything very interesting. One, the combat was like piss easy. There was like no challenge to it whatsoever. Which is fine if like it was doing interesting story or like exploration stuff, but I don't think it was. I don't think it was. I think this goes down here, man. We'll split the Far Cry likes and put it in the middle. I didn't like it at all, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What's next? Naraka. I definitely did not play this game for the first time this year, so I'll keep it down here. But if I were to place it somewhere, it would go... I think right below Where Winds Meet. This is a pretty fun game. This is a pretty fun game. If I was more of a PvP guy, I think I would rate it higher. I'm not, though. But for a PvP experience, I think this is very fun. I enjoy this game. It's definitely right around the same level as Where Winds Meet. Okay. What's next? Avowed. This was a sponsor stream. I was looking at my Twitch tracker today to see how many games I would have for this tier list. And believe it or not, guys, my Avowed sponsor stream was my highest viewed stream of the year. Totally not because it was promoted on the front page as a sponsor. You know? There were just 10,000 people dying to watch me play Avowed. It was fine. It's most certainly not as good as Oblivion. C. Yes. C. It was decent. It was decent. What's next? Amanda 3. I think Amanda 3 is my least favorite of the Amanda trilogy, but it's still decent. Honestly, the only part that really stuck out to me was the "We Want Slop Rats." That part was incredible. The rest of it was kind of just whatever, man. Yes. I think that's its rightful place. Yes. Okay. What's this? Cursed Digicam. Okay. Another Chillas? Was that this year? I guess so. Cursed Digicam is good. It's not as good as Umagari, but it's good. I love Chillas, man. We've got a real indie horror block going here. I enjoy my indie horror. Should we bump Lunacid down a bit? I feel like I enjoyed these more than Lunacid. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Crashing Indigo, thank you for 33. Appreciate it. Alright. Another sponsor game, Solo Leveling. This was Dees. Hack and slash action game. Dees. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, that seems like an appropriate spot for it. That seems fairly appropriate. A decent hack and slash action RPG-ish kind of game. I should play Look Outside. I've seen that game, and yeah, I probably should at some point. That game seems good. Okay, Liza P. This is Liza P. Overture. Obviously, not Liza P. base game. This was very good. Overture is very good. Is it S tier? Yeah. Yeah, I think it is. I think it's better than Kazan. I don't think it's as good as Silksong, but I think it might be next up. It might be next up. Don't think it was like a perfect DLC or anything, but it's pretty damn good, man. It's pretty damn good. I'm trying to think of like what my complaint would be. And I'm not sure I really have any significant ones. All the DLC weapons are really cool. It has some of the best bosses in the game. Arlecchino is really good. The puppet lady is really good. The two-headed guy is really good. The giant monster guy is like good for a giant monster fight, which are typically less good fights, but like for that category of boss, I think it's pretty good. Yeah, it's solid. It's solid, man. I think it's just Liza P, but like better. It's very much like Shadow of the Erdtree versus Elden Ring. Like Overture versus base game, Liza P. It's just like the best parts of Liza P in a new DLC. Is very good. Is very, very good. What is this? Home Safety Hotline? Okay. This is specifically the Christmas DLC. The base game Home Safety Hotline was last year. This is fun. This is definitely fun. Yeah, let's go here. I had more fun with it than Faith. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna take this Faith off and just have this Faith represent all of them. Okay. Yeah. That was fun. Berserker Die, I think this is called. This was a sponsored game. It's a roguelike where you mash your keyboard to attack. Which, if that sounds like a terrible gimmick, it's because it is. It's like, oh, that's funny. That's it, you know? Like, you have to mash your keyboard. That's cute. But, like, imagine actually mashing your keyboard to play a game. It doesn't really work that well, man. It doesn't work that well at all. First off, like, you kind of break your shit if you actually mash your keyboard. Or you just, like, accidentally hit a shortcut and then you, like, minimize the game. Or do something else. It doesn't work that well. It just doesn't work that well. Better than Tyrant's Realm, though? I think yes. I think yes, but still D. Next up, Silent Hill F. This game is good. This game is not as good as Silent Hill 2. But it is good. The combat is not amazing. I feel like the combat mechanically is like okay. But the enemy variety is so poor that like it's just incredibly tedious by the end. You unironically fight the same fucking pregnant belly monster like 10 times. And like 8 of those times are back to back. And they're all required fights. Also, the basic ending for this game low-key sucks, but like as an overall narrative, it's really good. But I really didn't like the basic ending. Like, I know you're supposed to play it multiple times to get the further endings for a more satisfying conclusion, but like I feel like a ton of people are only gonna play the game through once, and the fact that you can only get the pill ending on your first playthrough, and the pill ending is like it's just not very satisfying at all to wrap up the overall narrative of this game. That knocks it down a little bit. I think it's high B. I think it's high B. Okay. We're getting there. Only a few left. What is this? Mistfall Hunter? This was a sponsored game. It's an extraction shooter without the shooter. It's an extraction third-person action game. It's like, I wouldn't call it a Souls-like. Maybe it's like For Honor-like, almost, in terms of combat. I've never been into extraction games, man. I feel like they sound fun on paper, but like the experience of playing one has just never quite delivered for me. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Yeah, let's go there. Okay. Observation Duty 7. Did we play this for the first time this year? I don't think we did. I think this is a repeat from 2024. But if I were to place it somewhere, I would probably place it here. Yeah, here. Somewhere here. It's fun. I feel like I'm a little over the genre. Or at least this style of it. It's a spot the difference game, but it's horror, basically. An anomaly spotter. Compared to like Exit 8 style, where you're walking through a hallway over and over again and trying to find differences, this is not nearly as fun. But yeah, I think it would go somewhere in the lobby. But we'll leave it up. Dino Blade, holy motherfucking Dino Blade, sheesh. Sheesh. I mean, realistically, this is not that good. But it's funny. It's funny, though. But yeah, I mean, like objectively, like, it's a meme game. I doubt this will ever see a full release, honestly. I feel like the demo delivers the premise enough. I kind of doubt that anyone is actually genuinely interested in a full game of this. It's C. It's C. But where in C? It's essentially a 3D animator forced to develop a game. Yeah, right, exactly. I hope he doesn't actually slave over it to make a full game out of it. If he's not interested in doing that. Because, yeah, it's kind of just something that exists for the meme of it. Sure. Mid-C. Mid-C. Night Rain! Night Rain is fun, but not nearly as fun as it should be, man. This is a missed opportunity of a game. Obviously, I like it a lot still because it's Elden Ring. But man, it could be like twice as good as it is if they just fixed a few basic issues with it. The relic system sucks. The randomization sucks. The pool of enemies is decent, but could be bigger if they just reused more stuff from Elden Ring and other FromSoft games. But like, as it is, it's still pretty fun. I don't know if I can in good conscience rate it over Kazan. So it will go right below it. It will go right below it. I respect Kazan a lot, man. Kazan is good. Night Rain also good. But Night Rain, like, if Night Rain reached its full potential, this is easily an S, but it did not. It did not. I think I do like him more than Ninja Gaiden 4. Yeah. But that's where it goes. That's where it goes. Okay. Mega Bonk. 3D Vampire Survivors. It's fun. I think it gets old very fast, just like 2D Vampire Survivors. But it's fun. It's a B-type game for sure. Yeah. Yeah. It's a B game. It's fine. Donkey Kong Banana. This game low-key gives me anxiety. It's Super Mario Odyssey, but like for ADHD children. Like, everything is destructible. There's collectibles fucking everywhere. And it's like fun, but I don't know. Something about it like stresses me the fuck out. Like, I don't know. Maybe this is a psychological issue and not really a problem of the game. But, like, the way it's designed, like, I'm just constantly stressed that I'm, like, missing shit. Or that, like, I just have to collect more. It's like, weird. It's weird. I didn't dislike it. But, like, compared to Mario Odyssey, it's definitely not as good. Top of C. Top of C. It was okay. Next. Oh, we only have 2 more. Yeah, because the rest of these are not supposed to be on this list. Kirby Air Riders. This game is peak. It's sort of just carried by nostalgia for me because Kirby Air Ride on the GameCube is goated. I 100%ed the story mode for this game, which is fucking insane, by the way. The story for this game is absurd. The cosmic horror Kirby lore goes crazy. City Trial is very fun. The actual racing mode exists. I mean, I gotta rate it higher than Sonic Racing. But I don't know if I would rate it much higher. Yeah. Yeah, let's put it there. Let's put it there. And last but not least, Hades 2. Hades 2. This is, I think... No, it definitely is the game I've played the most off-stream. Now, that's somewhat unfair because the nature of the game it just easily lends itself to playing it a lot because it's a roguelike where you grind for unlocks and progression. But I have fun with it, man. I have a lot of fun with it. It's an enjoyable game. I think it definitely goes an S. It's not as good as Silksong. It's not as good as Overture, but it's an S still. It's an S. It's a fun game. I think it's better than Hades 1, for sure. At least in terms of gameplay, it's better than Hades 1 for sure. The only thing that's better in Hades 1 than in Hades 2 is the story. Hades 1 story clears Hades 2 story, and it's really not close. But everything else about this game, I like a lot more. I like a lot more. And that's it. That's it. Again, these guys are not valid. I didn't play them this year. I played them in 2024. Accidental inclusions. Yeah, we are missing a few things. I mean, I played a lot of random fucking indie horror games. So a lot of those are missing. But that's okay. Let me go back through this and make last minute adjustments, do some sanity checking before I commit to this being my definitive ranking for games I played this year. Let me see. Is Split Fiction truly at the bottom? Like, no, but it's only 1 over, I think. I think it's only 1 over. I think Tron is worse. If we're being real, Tron is worse. But Split Fiction, it's really not much better. Really not much better. Let's see. What else? Tyrant's Realm, those Little Nightmares. I think those are reasonably placed. Could we move some C down to D? Maybe. Maybe Mistfall Hunter is more a D-type game. Yeah, that feels good. AI limits. I mean, again, I only played the demo, so I don't know how high I can rank it, but I mean, I guess it should objectively be higher than Dino Blade. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Curiosity. Maybe Curiosity should be bumped up. I don't know if I could rank it higher than Snow Bros. I'll bump it up. I'll bump it up. We'll do it a solid. We'll give it the bump. Let me see. Are any of these undeserving of their place up here? Not really, no. I think we've done a pretty good job, man. We've done a pretty good job. Did I really like Path of Exile 2 more than Bonanza? Maybe PoE 2 should just be down here at least. Yeah, that feels better. Yeah, that feels better. Okay. Okay. Is this it? Is this it? If Ek didn't exist, would Clock Tower really be that high? Yeah, I liked Clock Tower a lot. I mean, it's a vibe game. It's a vibe game. I think a lot of you maybe underestimate how much I like point-and-click adventure-style games, because we don't play that many. But, like, point-and-click adventure-style games are, like, puzzle game adjacent, and I really like puzzle games. And I know we don't play either of those genres much on stream. But in my personal free time, I enjoy those genres a lot. I think this is good. I think this is good. There you have it. The definitive LilAggy games I played in 2025 tier list. That's it. I stand by this rating now and forever. This is objective fact to be written into the history books. To be used against me in all future statements I make about video games. Years down the line, when I complain about some game, you guys can be like, well, actually, Aggie, if you think Kazan is so much better than Night Rain, then why do you play Night Rain so much? And you haven't played Kazan in years. There, go ahead. Go ahead, you can say that. This is... this is it. This is it. Yep. No, but I mean, yeah. Any tier list like this is always just going to be like a snapshot of how I'm feeling in this moment. Based on how I feel like ranking them on whatever criteria is important to me in this exact moment. Obviously, feelings change. But I think this is relatively correct ranking. This gets the sentiment across of what I think of all of these games. Are they like exactly where they should be? Maybe not. But maybe yes. Will I forever think the Night Rain is slightly worse than Gazan? Maybe, maybe not. But you know, it was fun. It's all for fun anyways. Don't take it too seriously. I'm not a professional game reviewer. I feel like some people expect me to take shit way more seriously than I actually do. It's just for fun, you know. Don't read into it too much. But I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, this was a fun activity. I think we'll do this at the end of each year going forward. I enjoyed this very much. So, okay. Let me know what you guys would change in the list for you VOD frogs watching this. And yeah. Here's hoping 2026 will have as many fun games to play. Spoiler alert, it probably won't, because 2025 was incredibly cracked. But we can hope. We can hope. So anyway, all right.